episode one of Colon Generic Romance. First of all, I really like the world setting. It's very nice and interesting, the whole world, the futuristic world. And I also like the animation. It's very old school and retro. I really like that. Um, and actually, from the start, I thought this one was going to be just a wholesome office romance. That's what I thought. Um, but it seems to be more of a mystery rather than romance. Even though the romance is there, it seems like the main thing about this show is going to be the mystery, like a more dark mystery going on. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Actually, that could be very interesting. Now, one plot hole that I noticed in this show, though, is when she had the heat stroke, right? When she was painting at home, and it was very warm outside, and she was about to faint. He just stood there and grabbed her, and I was like, "How did you get inside? Did you have a spare key? You didn't knock the door? Did you just march in where she lives? Do you have that kind of good relationship?" But maybe they will reveal that later on because there's still a lot of mystery. So maybe that whole thing has to do with the underlying mystery. Maybe now that I think about it. Um, Now I was actually a bit like okay when he started to like grab her in the sofa and he started to kiss her really, really hard, and she tried to let go. I was like, okay, what are you doing? But it looks like there's also part of the mystery because he thought it was his wife, which we don't really know that yet, right? And now the other thing that I really found, because they had kind of hints in the episode, right, about these so-called nostalgic feelings, right, that they felt like they remember something, and we also got the things that were up in the sky, right, which I don't know if they are for controlling the people somehow, or they're creating like a fantasy world or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's quite interesting actually. And because now when we get to the end of the episode, when she's sitting alone at the bar and she looks at the photo, right, that he had, that's when you start to see like, okay, maybe this is actually like a apocalypse that's been going on or something like that. That like the world doesn't exist. Maybe everyone is like um, maybe this whole world is just imagination. I'm not sure actually, but there's a lot of mystery going on there. And I think that it's the underlying dark mystery that really gets me hooked into this show. I see a lot of potential in this show. So yeah, overall, this was a very good premiere, and I'm looking forward to more.